Well, New York, the state has a problem. It is stuck with the Donald J. Trump State Park. Neighbors said no golf course, so Trump abandoned it. Granted, he did donate the land, but that was just to get a tax write-off. People are not going to find former first daughter Ivanka sunning on a picnic table. Donald Trump Jr. will not be making out with his mistress turned girlfriend. And Eric? Eric? Has anybody seen Eric? Often, it is virtually empty, because who after all wants to go down Trump memory lane? Queens Democrat Assemblymember Nili Rosick has been hard at work sponsoring numerous bills in an attempt to rename the park. She noted that by doing so, the state would find the move financially beneficial. One of the bigger costs is replacing the park signs after serious vandalism, according to The New Yorker. One defacement, channeling Jon Stewart, read, "Fuckface von CLOWNSTICK State Park." Rosick is open to suggestions for new names. She did not comment on whether she would be open to the vandal's suggestion. A father and daughter spoke with a Scandinavian accent. He said he hoped the state would change the park's name to something more reasonable. An Ohio state representative introduced a bill to rename a Trump park Mosquito Lake State Park. Just imagine the possibilities for New York. Rabid Skunk State Park, Praying Mantis Eats Her Mate After Copulation State Park, or the ever-favorite Loser State Park. On the other side of the color spectrum, red. This father wore a United States of Freedom sweatshirt. He had another idea. I think it's retarded they want to change the name. Trump has nothing to do with the park. He just donated the land. For 15 years, drivers tooling down the Taconic State Parkway, which is north of New York City, have been forced to experience the Donald J. Trump State Park exit signs. According to The New Yorker. At first, the name was merely curious. Unlike hotels, mixed-use towers, and deli sandwiches, state parks are rarely named for reality TV stars or blowhard real estate developers. After the past 6 years, however, the name is still curious but also, for many, grotesque. Help may be on the way. The park sits upon 2 counties. Originally, Trump planned to turn the land into, you guessed it, a golf course. But there was an environmental issue called wetlands. So the ex-president handed off the parcels of land to the state. According to the letter from Trump's attorney, the understanding was, each of the properties will bear a name that includes Mr. Trump's name. Prominently displayed at least at each entrance. Trump bought the land for $2.75 million, and a county assessed it at $5.5 million at the time of the donation to the state as a park, according to the Time magazine. Trump's 2016 campaign listed the land at $26.1 million or $100 million, give or take. Well, what do we know? It looks like one of his special tax write-offs, just the sort of transaction Manhattan District Attorney Cyrus Vance Jr. is said to be investigating.